Hey, how's it going, guys? Joe the Turbo here, and welcome back to some more Sky Factory. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different in terms of what we'll be actually doing for, well, obviously we're doing something different every single time, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to actually be focusing on finishing up a couple things here with chickens every now and then. But the real big thing that we're going to be doing, all right, 10, 10, 8, you can go ahead and just flop on down. But the real big thing that we're going to be doing is, hey, we're going to also be doing a Q&A session. Unfortunately, because it's in terms of back and forth thing, we might do one in the comments section at some point, but for right now, it's going to be only for the Twitch people. If you guys... that was awkward. I choked on myself. But if you guys want to do a Q&A from the YouTube perspective, leave some comments and stuff like that with questions you may want to ask me, I'd probably be down. Sure, we'll give it a try. And if this is something that you guys want to see more of, just make sure you let me know. But anyways, I'll be trying to give out some wonderfully good advice. I am not responsible for the terrible decisions you make because of said advice, as a disclaimer right now. Not that I don't have absolute faith in my words. It's just that, you know, I can't be held responsible for my actions. Just being honest. I can't be. It's not a good idea. All right, anywho. So the first thing... Oh, yes! Okay, hold on. Before we do anything at all... Before we do anything else at all, actually, like literally before we do anything else at all, we're actually going to do this, do not what you guys were thinking I was going to do. I need to do one little thing. One little thing. And that is to do like a little bit of this and a little of that and a little of this, and then just make some fences, and I'm just going to throw these fences up real quick. All right. And then I'm just going to take one of you nerds, throw you into here. I'm going to take you, let you breed with one. Okay, so rooster over here. But then I'm going to take this flint chicken. I want to leave him there with this little bone meal chicken. And I need you to fall in love now. Really? Oh, wait, they bred. Did you make... No, you made another bone meal chicken. Dadgummit. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I don't mind extra bone meal chickens. That's fine. So we want these little nerds to... Oh, wait. Unless maybe it's reaching. Here, hold on. We're going to have to make this guy a new home. Because he's a little bit... He's a little bit too significant of a force. All right. Let's go ahead, breed these two. Hopefully. Nope, another bone meal chicken. All right, well, bone meal never hurt nobody, thankfully, because if it did hurt people, then we would be in some kind of trouble. But we will get there. Believe you me, we will get there. It may take a while, but we will get there. All right, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and voila. Yes. Go to your lover. And dadgummit, seriously? Okay. Okay, well now we have another flint chicken, so I guess that's, you know, that's fine, whatever. I only had one. Okay. What? Chickens, please stop making me look bad in front of my friends. Iron. Where is... I can just find from steel. Iron is flint and bone white. It's 20% chance. All right. We've bred 3 times. 1 out of every 5 times, in theory, should be roughly what we need to do. Hey, there is the little champion. The little scruffy underdog. So we're going to go ahead, put these other chickens back to their original positions. But this guy is now a 10, 10, 10. So the crossbreeding does carry those stats over with the parents just like you would with the regular one. This is outstanding. I will spend some seeds here just to kind of get this guy up and running a wee bit faster. It's not going to be an incredible lot faster, but it will be a wee bit faster. And then we're also going to take the rooster. We're going to just take him, and we're going to just plop him into there. Just be ready. Wait until the iron chicken pops into a full-blown chicken, And then we shall gain all of the delightful things that come with iron. Oh, I can just see all the hoppers now. I can see them. I can see where we're going. It's going for greatness. I'm going to leave this rooster in there because I want them to breed like crazy. Anyways, so the very first question that we were asked for the Q&A business, I didn't forget. I think I saw someone saying that Choco forgot already. He doesn't remember anything. I don't have the best memory, but at the same time, that is terrifying. Can we not? Okay, that was kind of strange. But yeah, so anyway, the question was, do you have any advice for an upcoming freshman? I'm assuming this is for high school, not necessarily for college. If it is for college, there's nothing, it's fine. But assuming that you're talking about high school, I have one major piece of advice. Well, it depends on the person you are, right? So I guess that's the very first thing I should say, is it depends on the person you are. If you are someone who gets anxious, like really anxious really easily, you get worried, you get a lot of that stuff going on, the honest to goodness answer is that you should just make sure that, oh yeah, I do have a builder's one. I don't know why I'm not using that. But you should take the time to scout out your school. I did this whenever I went to a year of, well, I only went to public school for 1 year because that was kind of just the way that was. But why am I not able to, oh, the wand was about to go out. But I went to a year of it, and I actually did this in middle school as well. I previewed where I was going to go to high school, and I got kind of acquainted with it. So that way, what I would end up doing is I would know like roughly where my classes would be. I would do like a little walkthrough, just kind of see where I needed to go and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter the very first day, because every now and then like people get lost. It happens. For every single goof up that you do, there will be like 20 other people doing it at the same time that you're doing it that day, and that's fine. But I did a walkthrough. I thought that was actually one of those like really useful things I actually did, because I was like, yeah, I feel really well prepared now. I know exactly where I'm going, and I know kind of what to expect in terms of the school layout and stuff like that. And I also learned a couple of little neat little places to go and things to see and whatever else, which was handy. It wasn't like anything mind-blowing, but it was definitely handy. So that was probably the biggest thing for me, to prepare. And I think for people who get really like overly anxious, they're like, oh, I'm in a new environment, like what do? I do think that would be useful for people like that, just because of the fact that it will let you take the guesswork, the part that is honest to goodness guesswork, out of the equation for the beginning part, which I think is a very big deal for some. So that would be my major piece of advice for folks. If you are, kind of curious, like, well, what do you think, Choco? Like, what was your major thing that gave you a leg up for your high school start? That was a good one. Other than that, I don't know. High school wasn't really all that crazy for me. It was not really a truly bizarre experience or anything like that. It was just kind of mundane. It wasn't really all that crazy. And so it's not something that I think you should ever blow out of proportion, right? You'll get through it just fine. There are no sharks that attack you. There are no land sharks. There are no ferrets that try to accost you. You should be okay. Now, if, for whatever reason, let's say hypothetically that you're just kind of like looking for general advice, it's the same advice I give to anyone whenever you're going to do some kind of major undertaking that you want to be all there for, you want to be dialed in, which is make sure you poop before you go. Biggest thing I can convince you to do is just poop before you go. You might be like, okay, that seems kind of strange, but it's true. You gotta poop before you go to any major thing. You just do it. Just take my advice. You'll thank me later. Just trust me on this one. I'm sure a whole lot of people can back me up on this, but pooping before you go anywhere is pretty important, because nothing can ruin a great day or make a worse day or a bad day worse than suddenly realizing, oh my goodness, I really got to go hit the can. Because for me, public bathrooms and me, that is going to be one heck of an uphill battle to get me to go. It's a roll of the dice. If it's an okay public restroom, then whatever. But let's be honest. When's the last time you saw a truly okay one? It's one of those things. So I personally would recommend that you go take a little trip to the loo before you go ahead and head off to classes, and all those good things. As for the, let's throw in like a little friendly tip thing as well here. Pro tip: seating on the bus does matter. All right, let's not get carried away. Some people will be like, "Nah, man, seating on the bus is cool, whatever." Generally, back of the bus. Some people are like, "Oh, the cool kid's in the back of the bus." The back of the bus sucks. Okay, I don't know who started this whole thing about the back of the bus is cool. Back of the bus is the worst place in the bus. It's a long freaking stroll. You're gonna bump into people. There's gonna be at least like an extra 20 steps that you don't need to be taking. Just sit towards the front of the bus. It's an in and out operation. If it turns into a social scene for you, great. But realistically, just go place yourself in the front of the bus. It makes your life easier. Unless you have like, if there's a good reason not to, right? Like if you have like one person on the bus that's like, I could really, really use a little bit more, like let's say that you have someone who has like disability or something like that. Obviously don't be stupid about it, but like try to sit towards the front of the bus. That would be my other thing. That's like kind of like a little friendly tip. That is terrifying. All right, hit me up, chat, with all of the dope wisdom that you require of me. And goodbye. Kiss me goodbye. All right. What was your average GPA in high school? It was 4.3 or something. I don't know. I was in like the AP and like honor courses and stuff. I was a nerd. And yet, despite all of that, I'm still an idiot. So may that show you all that school is not everything, but school is one of those things where my stance on school has kind of always been the same, which is school is not really necessarily the most important thing in the world, but it's what you're meant to be doing. And because it's what you're meant to be doing, it is in your interest to make sure that while you're doing it, you're doing a good job, right? So that's the only major thing for me. I'm gonna light this up. Maybe that's gonna help me with spawns. I don't know. 4.3. Yeah, so the way that works is that's a weighted average, right? So 4.0 means that you got straight A's. There are some schools that are really particularly weird about it, but like there are some schools that will say, for example, a 4.0 is an A plus, and they're very, very specific about that, which is fine. But for the place I went to, it was just you either had if you got an A, you got a 4. If you had like an honors class or whatever, they increased your GPA by a little bit more to show that you took a little bit of a harder class than normal. So I think I got like a 4.3 or something like that. It was like, I think it was the highest you could go or close to it. I did pretty well in classes for the most part. There were some classes that I struggle bust immensely in. Really all that pushing and you just scoot your butt over there. By the way, for those of you who are wondering what we're doing in the actual episode of the day today, the reason why we're doing this right now, you little ferret. The reason why we're doing this right now is because I need a quartz chicken. Once we get the quartz chicken, we will have the major players for all the basic chickens that we'll be needing. We need to do a couple things with dyes and stuff like that, but by and large, we'll be done, which will be quite a handy development. And I did not upgrade my AIoT, which I'm sure I'm going to pay for. Ooh, common loot bag. Hey! Not bad. Well, yeah, sure. Looking pretty stylish. Cat. Oh, Momo! Momo's here. Will everyone behave? Make yourself look good. What was my favorite subject in school? My favorite subject ever. like of all time, not including like so not just limited to high school. Probably physics. Physics lab was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I also enjoyed, I was terrible at it, but I also enjoyed a lot of like the more ethics and kind of social question things. I thought those were really interesting actually. I failed an ethics class once, which is not a good thing. Yeah, I probably should make a trapdoor. You are probably correct here. Let's go ahead and try to do something smart. So, boop, boop, boop. Make a crafting table. And we're just going to plop that right onto there. And we'll just do that. Oh, no! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I didn't think about that. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, senpai. Do I have... Ow? I do have my flint and steel on me. Okay, that's... Can we not? Oh. Where did you go? Where'd you go, you little sad marshmallow? Okay, hold on. First thing first. We need to re-secure our area here. Okay. Break this down. Whew. What was my ACT? I don't actually remember if I took the ACT. I must have. But I scored highly. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to talk about it too terribly much. I don't think it's in good form. What the heck did I just... Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? Okay, let's go. Boop. What? How did you... Nope. Ah! What? How? It had to be two across. I fudged up. I fudged up real bad, guys. I fudged up real bad. Oh, this is going to end very poorly for me. There are going to be a lot of really, really angry pigmen. Again, grades mean absolutely jack squat whenever you still are just dumb as a brick sometimes. My God, what happened? I guess they just were able to cruise right over it, but like, dad gum. That was unfortunate. They're gonna kill me as soon as I go through too, which is the worst part of everything. Oh, do I just face the music now? Any lady advice? Oh, let me tell you about some lady advice. All right, gals, I need you. You're on the honor system here, right? I can't obviously stop you from listening to what I'm about to say, but just don't listen. All right. I'm gonna just mute your sound for a moment. I'm gonna be like, I don't know. But what's a good sign here? Here, this is apparently the thing in Korea right now. It's a little, my hand is really weird looking right now. Okay, but anyways, this is apparently a heart. I don't know if you guys can tell how it's a heart, but it's supposed to be a heart. So if you see that pop up on there, that's also directed at my bae. But if you see that on there, you can go ahead and unmute. All right. Guys, potentially gals, I don't know, plus others. I don't know how that works, man. I'm gonna be honest, it's getting really confusing for me. I still don't know how that's all working. I'm trying to learn about it. It's just really like, you little ferret! Don't you dare! I'm in the middle of giving lady advice. What the fudge is happening? Okay. Uno momento. Come on, you little ferret. Where'd you go? I know you're under there somewhere. All right. I don't. This is not going well. This is not how I wanted this to be. Wait, maybe it's staying still for a little bit there? Stay still. Nope, it didn't stay still. Dadgummit. I hate these sad marshmallows. They're the absolute worst. Also, pigmen. Haha. Yes. The googly-eyed ones are so creepy. And before I fall, I'm gonna trip and fall and die. Tag, you're it. All right. Anyway, so lady advice. Oh, here, hold on. Great. Now the girls have been muted for the. Look what you did, cast. All right, hold on. I apologize. I asked you to mute, and I was costed by some ghasts. I hope that was all fine. If you did mute, good job. But okay, now mute again. All right, I'll do this whenever it's time to release that. All right, lady advice time. All right. If you want to win brownie points, particularly in my experience with the ladies, you need two things. One, you have to figure out how to be a specialty sweets chef. Now, when I say that, I mean you have to learn how to bake some of the most scrumptious, delightful things that you've ever heard of in your entire life, aka your standard sugar cookies, your brownies. If you want to be a little bit crazier, you can go into like pies and tarts. If you can make tarts, my friend, the world is your oyster. All right. Now, when it comes to the actual delivery of said sweets, that's where part 2 comes in, all right? You need to have what we shall call moxie. You're going to have to go in there and you're going to have to feel like, because the thing is, and this is the only reason why you need it, it's not, you don't even need a tremendous amount of it. Some people are like, you have to be the most confident man in the world or whatever, but you have to be a paragon of manliness or just confidence or just absolute studliness. That's all crap. The real thing that you need to do, all right, you need to have the bare minimum so you don't look like you're handing out like poison treats, all right? If they look at you and you're a disheveled person, you have like your hair kind of like hanging down to your eyes, and you walk up to someone like, you want some sweets? Like, you're number 1, you'll probably get arrested. Number 2, the cops will eat all your sweets. And then number 3, you're going to have no sweets. You'll have missed a day of classes. You'll be in jail, which will make for a great story, which you might be able to segue into something else. But you're going to have a terrible time. You're just going to have a horrible, horrible time. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's just that it's going to be bad. So what you need to do is you have to be able to pass it off as just like, hey, I'm socially acceptable enough to accept cookies and sweets from. If you can get there, you're fine. You're golden. All right. Now, there are people who have experimented with the formula, all right? I learned this from my Broseph. Broseph has taught me all of his secret ways to sway the minds of people. It's been kind of crazy, admittedly. He's a master of the craft. He went a step further. He went into the realm that I think is a little bit ridiculous, all right? He's gone into the realm of full-on, I know how to make all kinds of treats that will sate the stomach, and the stomach will say, thank you very much. Here, let me tell the brain, this person is a good thing. And then just, like, he walks to a room, just boom. It's just like a giant tornado just coming through, swaying everywhere, swooning. It's all over the place. It's crazy. It's just absolute madness. But you don't need to be at that level, all right? Just get your sweets, and you get your general level of moxie up to that point. Look presentable. Just clean yourself up. Do not smell like cat litter. Do not smell like you just came out of the like Mountain Doom. Don't just make yourself look presentable. All right? Make yourself look like, hey, if this person offered you sweets, would you take it? The answer should be yes. And that's it. It's as simple as it can be. Nothing hard. Nothing hard at all. All right. But at the end of the day, what is really important is that you're very respecting and you're very considerate of anyone. And that's the truth of the matter. So you just have to be very considerate, and you just have to kind of be aware of everyone's feelings, and you have to make sure that you do right by everyone. That is the most important thing I can tell you all. And don't forget the bribes. I mean, what? Anywho. Let's see. Anyone else have any questions for me? Any other things for the Q&A? Oh, man. And yes, Jeremy, you are doing it right. Any advice for a beginning YouTuber? Ooh, I do. Okay. Beginning YouTuber, simplest advice in the world, most important thing of advice in the world. Do not do YouTube. Don't go into it thinking this is my job. It should be something that you just enjoy doing for the sake of doing. That is the most important thing. Create your content. Now there are some other things I would say, like, try to make it relatively not like super explicit. Don't be like swear word, racist remarks, and also very, very weirdly religious and political view heavy things, blah, 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 and then Nazis and stuff. Don't do that. All right. That is very bad. But it just comes down to you want to do it from a place of actually really caring and really enjoying it. And then you just have to hope that it pans out into becoming a full-time YouTube thing. You can try to pursue trends. I would highly recommend against that though, because you'll burn out. And I'm sure you guys know some examples of those kinds of people. Hey, it's Autumn asks, Choco, advice about how to overcome fear of being in front of a camera. I'm interested in starting YouTube/Twitch, but I'm incredibly shy. I don't think you actually need to have a camera. I actually hate having pictures taken of me. I only really do it for you guys, as well as every now and then for family and friends. Like, even then, I try to get out of it. But if you're camera shy or whatever, you just have to figure out why you're camera shy in the first place, right? Because if the concern that you have is, oh, I don't know how people are going to view me, right? Then that's a different question, and that ends up being, well, you have to learn how to feel confident about yourself, right? So tie your confidence, I personally would say, like, tie your confidence into something that you can understand, that you can better kind of figure out. And what I mean by that is, like, make your preparation, right? Do as much as you can to feel confident in your own skin. Record it, maybe share it with some of your friends and family that will give you honest feedback about that, and then slowly build up to it. Practice it, do it in short bursts, don't do it for really long bursts. That would probably be the best way to go. Hoover, let's keep this to life / Minecraft, I suppose. Choco, favorite baked goods? Favorite baked goods? I love a good fruit tart. Fruit tarts are delicious. I respect cookies. Cookies are pretty good. Oh, muffins are delightful. Muffins, oh, they're just the absolute greatest. I'm not really too, like, so the cake part of a cupcake isn't really my thing, but the outside, like the crispy, crunchy texture, oh, that's to die for. Good one is just very bueno. Very, very much bueno. Who is my favorite person in the world? That's gotta be Momo. It is the Momo. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle not to have her here. It has been weird. Any makeup tips? Well, it depends on what kind of makeup, sweetheart. Make sure that you have good foundation. as it's called foundation, you know, you have to make sure that you have it being the right skin tone. You have to make sure it's the right color as well. It has to be able to make kind of any kind of blush you put on there. It's going to really accentuate that. And then also depending upon what you got going on for your eyes, you know, it can be the difference of having a very mundane kind of look and not as chic versus Good night, sweetheart. I'm recording for a YouTube video right now. Choco, this is a problem I'm probably the only one in the world with, but the girl I like, we are good friends, talk a lot, blah, blah. She's like you. Oh, she's like, you should be coworkers, start do a YouTube channel, wanted classes together, and borderline flirty. Also asked me to go see a movie with her, then her mom noped it. But then she says she just wants to be friends. Help, sorry for the paragraph. Friend. Okay. The friend zone. All right. Hear me now and hear me well. Friend zone is as simple as this. All right. I think that if you are, there's 3 different levels. If you are interested, right? Interested is just like you look across the way, you're like, that is a fine individual. Maybe fine looking, maybe you've heard rumors of their personality. Maybe it just struck you that the way that they look with their silhouette against the lockers kind of resembles that of a dragon. Don't know, doesn't particularly matter. This is the interested phase. Chances are, if they're saying, hey, I just want a friendship, it's probably the best. You probably should start off as friends and then just kind of stay there until phase 2 comes along, which is now you are actually developing feelings for the individual. If you are developing feelings for the individual, oh no! Unlike this ghast, you little ferret badger. Anyways, so if you end up having a situation on your hands where you are developing feelings for the person, then you are going to have to start questioning, is this going to be something that is you really are serious about, right? Like, do you really truly feel like, hey, this is something I want to pursue? Because this can rock the boat, right? This is definitely something that we can rock the boat, and you need to start getting into the committed phase. If you are committed, you've learned about this person, you've been friends with this person, the chemistry is there, it's just feeling like the stars are aligning. The question always comes down to a very simple one, which is, do you have the confidence against everything else? Do you have the confidence, and do you have the facts to back up that confidence that you're going to make that person really happy? If the answer is yes, if you can be assured that you can make that person happy and the person can make you happy, right? Then I'd say it's almost your duty to pursue that as well as you can. Lay it out for them in that way. Just be like, hey, I think that we should give this a try. You make me incredibly happy and fulfilled, and I think I can do the same thing for you. I would love to explore that. If it's not happening, if they say, no, that's not going to work for me, then that's it. That's all there is to it. Because if it was really going to be a great 2-way street, it would happen. So that'll be it. If you're in the 3rd stage, this is whenever you have to have the cops called on you and you need a restraining order, because that's called stalking. This is not flattering. This is just bad. Now, admittedly, there is a lot of confusion here because some people are like, but I've heard leaving mail for them and locks of their hair is truly the romantic way. No, that's how you get into some serious trouble, friends. That is the only kind of acceptable behavior is if you see a unicorn or Bigfoot. Then you may do those weird, creepy things because, frankly, we've all been looking for them, and we kind of need proof. Momo has said, real advice is some girls will just want to be friends. They may act like they want a closer relationship, but if they say they just want to be friends, don't push it. Or don't push it. You actually care about them. You should respect their decision to stay friends. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, if they make it very clear, like, I just want to be friends, you have to respect that. But my thing is that if you are super confident, like, I will make you happy, I will do everything in my power to make you happy, and you want to see them happy, you will make that decision by default anyways. Because if you really do care about them, you'll come to that conclusion, in my opinion. What do you do when sad marshmallows spawn randomly and wreck your life? I make a little note in the back of my head that says, we will hunt them down and score later. What advice do you have for a new Twitch streamer? Have fun with it. Have a lot of fun with it. The biggest thing that I would say, and this goes back to the YouTube question, right, is be consistent. That's probably mechanically the best thing you can do for yourself is being very consistent, which I'm very bad at. But yeah, that's probably one of the most important things ever. I think just about everyone says that too. It's a pretty weird answer because it's a pretty common answer. So, alas, that is what you get. Trap a pigman near you so you don't have to always do trapdoors. Perhaps. Perhaps. Do I want to plant an alpha? From time to time. I've been known to desire the planting of alpha. Coincidentally, I'm actually hoping to start my own herbal garden soon. Would like to grow some fresh basil and stuff. It'd be fun. What advice do you want to give someone who doesn't want to learn a certain mod in Minecraft? Don't. Just, you don't have to. What's the point? Do you like comedy? Who is your favorite comedian? Like stand-up comics and stuff? I like one of the comic stand-up routines that I've really enjoyed was Jim Carrey's. It is not PG friendly, so do not look at that if you are not of the right age or whatever. But it is probably one of my favorite things. Jim Carrey, I think, is a hilarious guy. And he's also a pretty good actor as well. So, upgrade multi-tool. Yes, we will. I just want to get another quartz chicken, which is what we're doing out here. PM me your address. I'll get some stuff in from the bakery. I don't think that's a good idea. How do I get good in competitive gaming? Practice. Choco, any advice for a long distance relationship? That's actually a pretty good question. For a long distance relationship, probably the most important thing that I could ever say about it is if you are in one, kind of learn the habits of the individual about what would be happening if you were actually physically close to each other, and kind of getting to know those things, little quirks and issues and the endearing things as well. It's probably in my opinion, that's a very important thing to do because it gives you a little bit more insight into their life. So kind of knowing what they're up to is kind of a important thing. Okay, I need to figure out what the heck I can do about nether quartz chickens because I'm not getting jack squat. I'm wondering if I maybe have to get grass growing in here. Biome is indeed correct. Strange. All right. I can't actually send you my address for safety concerns. What are my PC specs? There's a video, Meet Yuffie, I think. That's my current computer right now. It was provided to me by Ironside. Those guys made me a pretty decent computer. It's actually holding up still pretty well. So kudos and cheers to those boys over there. Very much do appreciate it. It was good. Computer is pretty dope. Choco. Do you like the song Call Me Maybe? Yeah, I actually do. I should open a P.O. box for pastries. This is a way to get food poisoning. I don't think I'll ever open a P.O. box. I've heard too many horror stories about it, to be honest. Some pretty scary stuff. Oh, Big Benji. I have ties to CMU. Good luck there. That is intense. What's my SR in Overwatch? Oh, I don't know. I'm somewhere in like plat or something. It's pretty abysmal. I stopped trying to care about seasons, but again, let's try to keep this on to Minecraft topics and such. But I did rank in Masters and stuff for a very good while there. I think for 3 seasons I was Masters, and I just stopped caring. Do I know what the imposter syndrome is, and do I have any advice on it? No, I do not have enough of an idea of what it is. Upgrade it. Well, I don't have iron. I would like to make a tool out of iron, and we have iron chicken, so we can make the iron AIoT. So, do I still own Final Fantasy VII for PS1? I've never actually owned it on the PlayStation original. I've only ever owned it on the PC, which I still have the discs. I also have it now on Steam, which is nice. How do I feel about Lucio Ball? Again, let's try to keep out of Overwatch, but I dislike it. What's my favorite all-time Minecraft mod pack? I would say Sky Factory is, actually. I really do enjoy Sky Factory. KwehCraft will always have a special place in my heart, and for what it was a lot of fun, but definitely Sky Factory is probably preferred in my book. Did I forget about the pigment through the portal? Nope. I'm eventually going to have to face the music. What are my thoughts on the Emoji Movie? I haven't seen it yet. I don't think I have anything that you could use, Big Benji. I'm sorry. Come here. Just ugh. Come a little bit closer to me. Come here. Step onto this platform so I can punch you in the throat. Ugh. Zombie pigman. What? What? Are you? I'm gonna fall to my death. Over a zombie pigman? No, it's not worth it. Will I ever make another parody? I do not know. Well, at least more merch? Probably. At some point in the future, I probably will at some point. You can always check out Fire merch. I am very much a hashtag sellout for Preston's Fire merch. They de-aggroed? I don't actually think that's true. I think they remember my hostility flag, if I'm not mistaken. I think we had this problem in HCM Season 1. I'm not sure, though. What is your advice in a poor defenseless chicken to be soon thrown into the void by a handsome chocobo? Embrace your destiny. No, not you! Well, that's one way to aggro them. Alright, little marshmallow demon. Back away. Float into obscurity. Leave me be. Come on. Go away. Nobody likes you. That's why you're probably sad, because nobody likes you. Yeah, that's right. Shoot. Beat it. Oh, man. Can I sing anymore? Not. Wow! What was its face? Oh my god! What in the world is that? That is terrifying! Oh, for God's sake. There's no easy way down there, by the way. And for the person asking questions about will the zombie pigmen remember if they're mad at me? Well... hopefully this answers your question about will they remember hating me. I hate ghasts. I hate ghasts oh so very much. There's a lot of iron chickens in here. I need to stop them from overbreeding, but I think it's gone far past that point. Oh, Mr. Rooster, I need to take your seeds off you. This is getting a little bit out of control. You need to relax, friend. So, I don't want to use an angel ring because this thing is absolute butt cheeks to make. But angel block. This is doable. I will die. There's no real way around that. I'm just gonna end up dying quite a few times, but I don't think there is an easy way down. Because I will die every single time I fall onto there. Unless I have something that's gonna protect me from fall damage. Which debatably might be possible with enchantments. This creates a problem. I don't know if this will work. Let people give it a try. So some people are recommending to me right now that I go ahead and take my chances with here, I just need a thing of wheat so I can break wood. Makes total sense. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna go ahead and try to do a boat and then just try to land the thing on top of my dead body and hope for the best. It's basically how that's gonna go. So we'll see. So let me just go ahead, just whoop, and there we go, a little oak boat. Make an extra couple oak boats and whatever else. Alrighty, freaking dadgum ghasts. Alright, so it's directly underneath the portal. So thankfully it's in a relatively reasonable place. Will this work? Nope. Alright, mission 1 has failed. Yeah, I did miss. But I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make that reliably. So we'll have to see here. Okay. Well, I hate to say it, but I know one way I can get this to probably work. I'm not looking forward to it. So some people are asking, why can't I just use... why can't I just go ahead and just use water to go down? In the Nether, water is disabled, so I can't actually do that, which is kind of unfortunate. So I need to figure out a way down there that does not involve water. Which is why I'm currently... I don't know if this actually does anything, though, to be completely honest. Oh, I did it! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We can make this work. I think. Maybe we can make this work. Okay. No! Dear God, please no. Don't you do it. I am fleeped if that thing shoots at me. Fudge! Alright, nope, I ain't dealing with this crap. Oh. Hold on. Wait. Let me think here. Yes, I can do that. Alright. Should be able to do it just fine. Okay. So let me go ahead. Take some string. Alright, and then we're going to take these. Nope. Make some sticks. Make a lovely little bow here. Then we're going to go consult the flint chickens and hope that they have molted quite a bit for us. They may not have molted a whole lot, but they did give us quite a bit of everything else. But these nerds have not molted at all, actually. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, this is a weird predicament. I don't know if I've ever had this problem before. I have 0 feathers. Some people are saying there's a rope ladder? There's a rope. I'm sure it's from Ascension. I don't know. That sounds like a good potential possibility. I'm just gonna put these 2 back here. Give me some string, good sire. And let me just go ahead and just boop, 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 boop. And boop. Alright, so we have some climbing string. I have no arrows. Yet. Alright, so... arrows. Alright. It is... I thought that was a ghast. Not gonna lie, freaked out a little bit. Alright. Back into the wild blue yonder we go. Alright, gas. Okay, number 1. How does this work? Yes! Yes! By Jove! That's awesome, actually. That's actually really cool. Okay, and then I don't know. Might as well just put some more climbing. What in the flipper doodle? Die, you punk! You evil, accursed marshmallow. Oh my gosh. This marshmallow. This marshmallow! Oh, you are such a troll. Wait, did I kill it? Or was it the arrow? It might have been the arrow. Wait, there's another is there another ghast? No, surely. No, it's still up there. It's just hanging up. Do I risk it? I think I risk it. I think I risk it for the biscuit. All right. Right, where are you, ghast? I don't know. Oh, this is just like vines. Oh, that makes me super nervous. Okay. And down we go towards my dead body. I'll take it. Here's my boat. All right. And then let's go ahead and make some oak planks here, because that totally doesn't combust into fire. And before a gas shoots me, I lose all my stuff right here. Just wait. Look at how many dead chocobos there are here. It's so sad. Alright. Okay. And then we start to throw a bunch of crap away that we don't need. Eggs. Stupid in the large amount of this. I guess the rope is not really all that important at the end of the day. Bone meal isn't really all that important at the end of the day. Okay, I think that's acceptable. Oh no. Ah, whatever. Well, I have made a platform. How do I climb this now? Oh, you're kidding me. Don't you do it, Ghast. Don't you freaking do it. Can't even hit it. Oh, I don't know what happens if the rope snaps. I feel like I should be a lot more concerned about this Ghast. This Ghast is a punk! It's a scourge! Did he spawn? Or did he just come out of render distance? Is it gone? Okay. We made it. Started from the bottom, now we here. Alright, we're gonna go through. Oh! That was weird. Well, that was some weirdness. That was indeed some weirdness. Alright, so what did we learn from that experience? We learned that Choco really needs to not carry the achievement book for surezies. That is one thing that needs to stop happening. Because if I lose that, there's no replacing that, I don't think. So let me go ahead and put the animal net up there as well. No one cares about the oak boats. Wooden AIoT, we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to that as well. Go ahead, drop some seeds into here. The Acacia saplings, I guess I might as well throw into there. Actually, in truth, we didn't really have that many important things on us. I guess the most important thing was just the book. At the end of the day. Okay, oak fences. I know you want to be cool, but you don't want to be that cool. Alright, so bow and arrows away. Climbing rope we'll also put in here. The climbing rope is actually surprisingly handy. Actually, let's try this. Now that we've already done away with all of our important stuff. What happens? I know we could just use water, but I'm kind of curious to see how this works. Yeah, well, so what we could do to prevent gas spawning is we could do, so every single 3x3 that we have, I could do it. So the 3x3s have a little slab in there, and if I break up that ability for a spawn platform, they shouldn't be able to spawn anymore. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal to encounter a ghast in the Nether. It really should not be that large of an ordeal. Well, that was kind of terrifying. Okay. This is really scary, actually. It's useful and it's like, you know, fine, but it's just really freaking scary, though. Alright, so in my mind, there's one of two things that's going to happen with this rope ladder now. I'm going to... Man, my character is super fit to do this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to... Okay, you can't right-click it. So then the question becomes... No way. And then what happens if I do that? That's not bad at all, actually. That's pretty darn good. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with that. We actually found a really cool thing today. Wow. Wow, yeah, just that's dadgum impressive. Dang, I am amazed. Well played, game. Well played. We still have no nether quartz chicken. That is unfortunately still a reality that we are operating in. Hold on, let me real quick just go ahead, grab this net. Don't know why I swapped it. And why not why? Oh my. Well, I definitely can get more iron now. Iron is definitely no longer a major issue at this point. Okay, so I'm just gonna start to transfer some of these nerds. Can we get him to his... Nope, crap. Rooster Senpai, yes! Alright, we recovered the Rooster Senpai. You see, this is good. This whole, like, sitting in, like, a nice little neat organized line, that's good. I'm down for that. That's actually super helpful. Although I gotta say, I am mighty impressed that we have this many 10-10-10 iron chickens already. Roosters are amazing. Alright. Sorry that the Q&A has kind of abruptly stopped ever since I killed myself, but actually no. No, I didn't kill myself this time. This is the Ghast's fault. Ghast did this to me. I feel like anyone that ever says someone did this to me, it's usually the start of them turning into a supervillain in like a Marvel movie or something. By movie, I mean comic, question mark? Choco, who are you? Alright, and just like that, we got ourselves a small chicken wheel. Man, it's been a while since I've seen chicken wheels. And 15 iron to boot. Not bad. So it should be the case that, like, let's say that I dropped bone meal right there. I should be able to just kind of cruise over it. Nope, just kidding. Can't cruise over. Okay, I can't just do that. I can just kind of walk over to it and it'll be fine. I'll pick it up. But interesting. All right, cool. Cool. I do need you to actually breed once with that little friend. You have no more seeds. Okay. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I guess the nether quartz chicken, I'm just going to have to sit there for a good while longer and just wait for one to spawn. So that will be our game planarinos. Rooster, I know this is paltry offerings, but please, thank you. All right, so we'll put the rooster away. Just like that, 21 iron. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. And with the 21 iron as promised, I actually don't know off the top of my head how to make that. So iron AIOT. Oh, dadgummit. I actually need to make all this stuff. Well, alright. Sorry, bone meal. It was a good run while you lasted, but unfortunately it is time for you to leave. Compressed crook, it's also time for you to leave. Chicken manure. I should probably hold on to you. I made enough room. Alright. So, let's start off by making myself an axe, a pickaxe, a hoe, a shovel, and I believe a sword is the very last thing I need to make. make ourselves a frying pan. All right, and then with those ingredients, iron AIOT has been created. Not bad. Alrighty, and then let's see here. How much do I haul? Yep, 24. So now I should just be able to also booties and pantaloons. And now we're no longer naked. If that doesn't make you guys impressed, I don't know what will. Choco got himself geared, and it's not even episode 100. I mean, who am I? Who am I even? Oh, hello, hello, hello. That's mildly terrifying. Haveth thee! What? What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't be a nerd. All right. That's right. That's right. I'm a savage. I'm a guy with that killer instinct. You better watch out, man. Oh, I've ruined some people. All right, so while we are here, I need to make a whole lot of slabberoonies. Please don't be mad at me. All right, and then I need to start proofing these. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hello, Pigman. Could you not be a butt? Nope, that's just incorrect. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's like I'm doing a waltz. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and good. And then just like so. All right. Very, very good. So we should now be, unless it spawns like directly on me, which shouldn't be a case, but I'm just going to do this anyways. But it should be the case that gas can no longer spawn. It's just, they won't. Hopefully. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh. All right. And then get ourselves a little bit of that good old apple juice. And now we go back to the waiting game. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for another quartz chicken. I might actually just let this stay on overnight and hopefully a chicken will spawn. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, I hope you all do enjoy the episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode, rather. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want to hang out with us on Twitch, in the description as well. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you did enjoy. Again, if you want me to do more Q&A type things like this, just let me know, and I'll be happy to do so. But I hope you all have a good day. Take care. Ciao for now. I did the outro. I was going down. I noticed there's a giant swarm of what appears to be zombie pigmen down there. And nitro creepers, apparently. Good to know. Okay, well, crap. This little platform down there spawned one. So we clearly have an issue here. I think I have a solution, but we're going to go ahead and just square them away real quick. Also, hopefully kill the gas, because I don't really want to... What happened? Okay, well, I guess they almost squared themselves away. I don't really know what that was about. But real quick, let me go ahead, go through the portal of all justice. And okay, mate, I will end you. Ow. All right, and then that's all fine and dandy, but not what I am actually here to do. I'm not here to cause a ruckus just yet. All right, so what happened to my? Yes, there we are. Don't know why I put that in there. Take this. Grab some of that good old-fashioned lava. We're just gonna pour it on there. Because remember, I made that platform primarily out of wood, so it should wipe out most of what we got. so if I'm not mistaken, if I put it right here. Oh, that 100% just burned all the rope as well. If I put that right there, it should be the case that as it descends, it's going to light everything on fire and burn it. Meanwhile, all these zombie pigmen are like, so? You want a tango, friend? And I'm just like, nope, don't really want to. Can't see it. It's driving me crazy. I want to see what's going on, man. Oh, there it is. Doesn't really seem to be doing much of anything, though, does it? I don't see anything lighting on fire. Maybe we do have to go down and actually properly handle it. I don't have anything that's not... I can't make again, right? I don't have anything that's super terribly valuable on here. So even if I were to theoretically die, which I'm not planning on doing, it shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, can we not do it? Can you move? This is the longest post-outro thing ever. Dadgummit. Alright, get off of here. Just, alright. Okay, you know what? Alright, let them all go. And I think what we're going to do here is I'm just going to mob-proof the heck out of this thing. So I don't have to worry about nerds spawning on here. Well, I think that is only fair. Okay, not entirely sure why that happened, but alright. I guess that's acceptable. And... well, the lava's still draining, are you kidding? Is that... is it trying to swim up it? I think it is. What manner of evil is this? There are just some things that are not meant to be. Alright, here we go, friends. Wish me luck. Just for the time being, I'm going to leave one platform spawnable. So probably should not hit them. Probably would be a bad idea. Unsure if they're mad at me. They're definitely looking at me. Come on, keep on falling. I don't actually see the platform anymore. Maybe it did actually do that. I don't see anything down here. I think that actually did the job. I'm kind of surprised though, because I'm pretty sure I left dirt blocks as well. So I'm kind of inclined to believe that that can't be true. Nope, yeah, I see him down there. Wow, they're just seriously just swimming. They're just hanging out. This lava was a mistake. I regret doing the lava. It was a mistake. I know that now. Well, it doesn't look like they're aggroed, otherwise they would have started oinking at me, being all frenzied up, but it doesn't look like they're mad. So game plan here is I just want to destroy the platforms. I also need to make sure I take care of the dirt, and that should take care of all the potential gas spawns and stuff like that that really annoy me. Oh, crap. Is that trying to burn? Is that why it just got darker? Why'd that get darker for a moment there? I don't know. I hope it's not. I really hope not. If so, I'm in some serious trouble. Why is it randomly going dark? It's like a weird lighting. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, this lava's taking forever! This was the biggest mistake I've made to date. More so than falling off a cliff. More so than throwing the rooster off the edge. This is by and far the worst. Because the resolution thing is so long! Ugh. Okay. Looks like it's starting to square itself up. Wow, that's like really deceptive actually. I don't have that much rope. Okay. Alrighty. Can I reach anything from here? Nope. Come on, you can do it. One little bit more, come on. There we go. Alright, there's all the lava gone. And just like that, I'm going to take the oak wood planks, not hit the zombie pigmen. And there they all go. There they go. You know what? You get smacked. And there that goes. Alright, so there should have been more dirt. I don't know what happened to the dirt, but I shall not ask questions. Climb up, and then we should be done. That should be it. All done-a-rooney. Whew. Alright. Up, 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 up. So we managed to do this with no casualties. Oh, imagine another quartz chicken was up there waiting for us. Oh, that would be great. It's not going to happen, but a bird can dream. All right, and then we're just going to take this rope, destroy it, say some insulting words to a zombie pigman. Square away again. Yep, still another quartz chicken, but hey, at least now we have a relatively decent system going here. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.